Watch out, it's on the rail. On the table today at Squirrel Stampede, it's the first official Squirrel Stampede Beyblade X Tailspin Tournament. That's right, Landry, this is a packed Bay Nut battle bracket full of 16 seated spinners, some of your favorites like Roar Tyranno, Spider-Man, Impact Drake, Sting Unicorn, Optimus Prime, and the all-new Beyblade X CX line. Here is the random seeded bracket from which it stands. Top corner, it's the battle of the Blue Dragons. Courage Dran CX versus Impact Drake. Could be very interesting to see who pulls out the best Blue Dragon moves in there. Then it's a good one, Optimus Prime taking on Claw Leon. Optimus Prime with some Beast Wars Lion inside him. This could be a very interesting match. Now moving down to the furnace of the hot Southwest, we have the all-new Reaper Incendio CX versus Roar Tyranno. Two very fierce Beyblades. Who could take that win? I hear Tiny Chipmunk Squirrel is really interested in Reaper Incendio and has took out his life savings to bet on that one. I hope that goes well for Tiny. And then it's Venom versus Sting Unicorn. I don't know who's gonna be more Sting or Slime. It's gonna be a good one. And we hear Sting Unicorn is really motivated, wants to get the win, so he could buy some expensive tickets for his grandparents to ride Noah's Ark. He really wants to give Grandma a nice vacation on the Ark. Let's see if he can make it happen. Then it's on to the Northeast. We've got Spider-Man versus Arc Wizard CX. Arc Wizard may be taking some skills from Electro, but Spider-Man's not gonna let that happen. Then it's Scarlet Garuda versus Hyvern. Two Beyblades I can't pronounce, but it should turn out to be a good battle. And Hyvern, I hear, is trying to retire its final match. He's looking for putting his feet up and nicely enjoying retirement after the battle, so hopefully he has a good run. Then it's down to the Power Southeast Conference. We've got Megatron versus Keel Shark. All hail Megatron as he makes his move to take over the tournament. But watch out, Keel Shark of course has moves. And then we've got Shadow Shinobi UX versus Dark Persius CX, a UX versus CX battle. This could be very interesting. We could really use your help with this tournament at Squirrel Stampede, as we have never tried something so large before. If you could please, Squirrel Live, ring that bell, Squike, give us a comment of what you think, and of course, square and share this tournament with anyone you can think of, and maybe even watch it a second time. That's right, Landry, send it all over the telephone wires. There's a lot going on with this bracket. Let's go to the first round. Courage Dran versus Impact Drake. Two very blue dragons ready for battle. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Dran on top, on the wall, down below. Now we're scuffling in the ring. Impact Drake with the impact, Dran in the gutter. What a battle to start with. It started crazy with Dran on the outer shell, then dropping on into battle. Dran almost even sets himself out in the gutter by himself and then pops back out. There are a few small hits here and there, but Impact Drake impacting Courage Dran out into the gutter for the win. What a start to the tournament. Optimus Prime, Claw Leon bracket. This is big. This is really big. Truck versus Lion. Lion versus Truck. Here they go. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh, they are on each other like a lion getting a ride to the new zoo. Or a truck hitting a lion into the savannah. Ouch. Looks to be a draw though. Judges rule to go again. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Here they go again. A commanding hit by Leon into Prime into the upper gutter. Prime is out. This lion is the king of the jungle. Now to the hot Southwest, Reaper Incendio versus Roar Tyranno. And all of Tiny Chipmunk Squirrel's acorns are riding on Reaper Incendio. Here they go. 3, 2, 1, let her rip. A lot of crazy rotation of Roar Tyranno around Reaper Incendio, but Reaper Incendio just doesn't have the energy and goes down. Yeah, Roar Tyranno was all over this with its rotations, rotating all around the arena until just Incendio just can't take it and falls down. And there goes all of Tiny Chipmunk Squirrel's acorns earnings for the winter. If anyone wants to help Tiny Chipmunk rebuild his acorn storage, he's gonna need some help. Here's a fan favorite round of Venom versus Sting Unicorn. This could be anyone's game. Both have slime or sting. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Venom with the most energy, hopping out then back in, then slamming Sting Unicorn out. And sadly, this means that Sting Unicorn's grandparents do not get to go on the Ark, which kind of creates this weird chicken and the egg situation for Sting Unicorn, as does now Sting Unicorn not exist? Who was in that last bracket? I already forgot. We're now in the upper northwest where Spider-Man takes on Arc Wizard. This is going to be big, but how is Spider-Man not gonna win against Arc Wizard? It's Spider-Man. Wow, Landry, just thinking, if Spider-Man goes down, we're never going to hear the end of it here at Squirrel Stampede. 3, 2, 1, let her rip. And look at the raw power of Spider-Man flinging webs everywhere. Circling and swinging, all he can do against Arc Wizard. I hope Spidey doesn't wear himself out. This is a real thing of Arc Wizard to take advantage of tiring down Spidey. And Arc Wizard pulls the upset, tires out Spider-Man, way too much web slinging and not enough hits. Arc Wizard's strategy pays off. Oh, ouch, and Spider-Man goes down. We're never gonna hear the end of this one, but maybe we'll have a second official Beyblade X Tailspin Tournament here sometime. Now it's Scarlet Garuda versus Hyvern, two Beyblades we can't say very well in pronunciation. Hyvern, coming from this new Beyblade Arena pack, should have the advantage. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh, violent hits! Hyvern's legs are broken. Huge hit by Scarlet Garuda. Just rewatch and smooth replay as Scarlet Garuda just rips the legs off of Hyvern. Hyvern's never gonna be able to walk again. Right before retirement, too. That's gonna make walking on the beach a little more difficult than he thought. Tough loss for Hyvern. To the deep south we go, Megatron versus Keel Shark. All hail Megatron. 3, 2, 1, let her rip. Wow, these two are on each other. Megatron with raw energon power everywhere. Keel Shark trying to circle too. But it's all Megatron with the motions. And Megatron advances easily. All hail Megatron! Now it's a UX versus CX match. Shadow Shinobi UX versus Dark Persius CX. Unique versus custom. Who is the better? 3, 2, 1, let her rip. The battle begins, starting off pretty elusive and then coming in for some light tapping. Feels very routine. Who's gonna stand the longest? And it feels like a tie. Judges ruling, going for a second try. 3, 2, 1, let her rip. Here we go again. These two are very equally balanced and very smartly moving into each other. Taking precise hits when they can, hoping to outlast the other. And it feels like another tie. Judges ruling for a third round. 3, 2, 1, let her rip. And a commanding hit. Dark Persius takes Shadow Shinobi into the gutter. sending that ninja back to the dojo for more training. We have now reached the second round of the tournament. Has your Beyblade advanced? Do you need to pick a new Beyblade? And who will win the championship? Let's begin round 2. Impact Drake versus Claw Leon. The spines and claws are out for this one. 3, 2, 1, let her rip. Wow there, look at Impact Drake go. He's on Claw Leon's tail and won't let go. Claw Leon doing everything to evade. But Impact Drake wears Claw Leon out for the win. The Primes are out of this tournament. Roar Tyranno versus Venom. Can the rotations continue, or will the Venom slime out? 3, 2, 1, let her rip. Instant dominating hit by Venom. Venom advances. Yeah, there was nothing Roar Tyranno had just to go into the gutter and hope that Venom would too. But Venom bounced and stayed in, giving it the win. Arc Wizard, Scarlet Garuda, yellow versus red. 3, 2, 1, let her rip. This time Arc Wizard taking the outer rim instead of staying central. Garuda trying to figure things out, tapping and evading each other in the central regions. Now it's just who has the stamina to continue, and Arc Wizard pulls another win. Did not see this one going so far. Megatron versus Dark Persius. All hail Megatron. 3, 2, 1, let her rip. Megatron bouncing and all hopped up on Energon again. Is he cheating? But Dark Persius with the whack down hit, knocking Megatron upside down and out. And so Megatron just runs out of energy and options and goes down. All hail Dark Persius, the new leader of the Decepticons. And we advance to the third round. Has your Beyblade made it thus far, or do you need to pick a new competitor? I can understand Impact Drake and Venom, they have been pretty fierce. Arc Wizard has surprised me, and Dark Perseus as well. Round 3 will prove a pivotal. Impact Drake versus Venom. Can the Drake continue its onslaught, or will Venom envelop? 3, 2, 1, let her rip. A little bit of movement. Oh, Drake evading on the rim. Attacks, but backfires, and Venom scores. Yeah, that turned out really interesting. It appeared Drake with the high ground was gonna come down and smash Venom. Venom saw it coming, absorbed the impact, and threw Drake into the gutter. What a battle. Venom advances to the finals. Arc Wizard versus Dark Perseus. A CX throwdown battle. Who will be customed enough to go to the final round? 3, 2, 1, let her rip. These two on each other really close and central. Just tapping and evading. Now some micro tapping. Who wants to be in the center, right? I think Dark Perseus is fading. And yes, Arc Wizard outlasts. I never expected Arc Wizard to get this far based off how wobbly he feels. We'll see how he does though in the finals. Arc Wizard advancing to the final championship round. And it's the final round. Did anyone predict this? Did anyone predict these outcomes? We have Arc Wizard from the north versus Venom from the south. Two of the best of the day. Now before we hit this final event, let's look at a few of the sets we pulled today to build this tournament. And if you're looking for them, this is what it looks like. This is the 2025 Beyblade X Drop Attack Battle Set Arena used in today's tournament, featuring Impact Drake and Hover Wyvern. The arena is blue this time. It also has an accelerator rail. Over on the back of the box, obviously these are the best packs to start off with. If you are new to Beyblade, it catches you up with everything you need to get started, including 2 impressive blades, an attack type Impact Drake versus a defensive type Hover Wyvern. Inside the box, a fresh, brand new, non-scuffed arena. Click in your riser tabs and you're set to go. We have the accelerator rails, this time lit up by yellow. Knockout zones up top on either corner, with 2 more knockout zones there, and an extreme knockout zone in that far side. The arena is giving off LA Rams vibes. It's clean and shiny though, and should give us a great tournament setting. Both of these blades are UX, or unique line for Beyblade X. They feature unique distinct features and battle styles, incorporating the advanced extreme gear system. Wyvern or Wavern? Why can't I get that right? So keep an eye out for the UX markings on your blades. That's why we invited Shadow Shinobi to also play a defensive type. Should throw things really into play. But also entered into the tournament today, the Beyblade X CX line, with Arc Wizard, Reaper Incendio, Courage Dran, and Dark Persius. The CX stands for the custom line, with the 5-part structure featuring the lock chip, the main blade, the assist blade, the ratchet, and bit now. So if you're looking for a smaller piece of shrapnel to break through your arena, the CX series might just do that. By the way, the 4 colors they chose on the initial run of the CX look great with the blue, purple, yellow, and fuchsia pink. Let's take a up closer look at a CX. This is a Courage Dran attack type. Little bit of translucency in the blade pieces, looking pretty nice. And again, 5 pieces to build up your Courage Dran S here. If you're one who can keep up in all the tech specs of a Beyblade, I applaud you, because there is a lot going on with this series. I'm from more of a side of just throw them into action and play. Let's see the battles. I try to ignore some of the specifics, and that's probably why I lose lots of the times. So sure enough, 5 extra pieces make up the CX or custom line of Beyblades, giving you that ability to really make your own, but you know, I kind of cringe when I start mixing pieces up. So what I'm used to, let's see a Keel Shark here. We've got the Beyblade here. Let's break apart. There's the bit, the ratchet, and the blade up on top, so just 3 pieces. Now we're looking at 5. How do these come together? So your character screen is the lock chip now? Wait a second, which one is which? The primary blade has to be in metal, and so this would be auxiliary underneath, and that does click in. Let's see if we could drop in our lock chip now, our Dran, and now we could drop in our ratchet, plus then our bit. Got it. This one feels a little looser, a little shakier than the current line of BXs or basic lines. It may just break and bust apart like previous generations. Gotta admit though, it's kind of fun to have a few extra pieces in there in the build process. I think Arc is gonna look great in the arena off that blue. These feel so rickety. They're so gonna bust up in battle. They're so gonna fly apart. We'll see though. Worried about these. Let's check out Reaper. Fiery Skullish looks tighter than Arc Wizard. Auxiliary. Oh, this breaks into 2. Did I notice that? What? So wait, now we have 6 pieces of the custom line? This is going over the top. Okay, so whatever I did with this one, it is holding sort of tight. It held and then it didn't. These are going to be very interesting. They're certainly neat looking though. Let's see Dark Persius. This one might be a new favorite of the CX line. Drop in Persius. Certainly it's about this lock chip rotating and locking in, but I'm having a little trouble with these, not always wanting to lock, but I think with this one I've got it pretty tight. But as fancy as these guys look, I don't really expect too much from them in the arena play. And now, the final battle of the first official Squirrel Stampede Beyblade X Tailspin Tournament. From the west, the sinister Venom, who has tongue-thrashed himself all the way to the final round, versus the east stunner Arc Wizard CX, who has proven being a little wobbly doesn't matter. You can go all the way to the finals. This is a best of 3 round to determine the first official Squirrel Stampede Beyblade X Tailspin Tournament winner. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, some testy exchanges to start, and now some stare downs as now these 2 Beyblades get to know one another. There's some tapping. Arc Wizard takes no punishment. Arc Wizard in the final seconds seems to be outlasting Venom enough for the win. Arc Wizard takes round 1.
3, 2, 1, let her rip.
These two do not like... Whoa! Venom strikes back, knocking Arc Wizard into No Man's bunker. Is this the first time we've been in that bunker? Arc Wizard goes down hard. Is the world ready for a Venom championship?
3, 2, 1, let her rip.
Final round, look at Arc Wizard go! And a hit on Venom real hard. They are both plugging in on this one. But look at that! Oh, Arc Wizard outlasting Venom. Venom is out of gas. And Arc Wizard, shocker! Arc Wizard is your first official Squirrel Stampede Beyblade X Tailspin Tournament champion. What a stunner! I would never have expected Arc Wizard to go this far, but that's what makes this tournament so special. Congratulations, Arc Wizard, and anyone who chose Arc Wizard at the beginning to pull through this tournament. What a finish! What a finish! Wow, Landry, that was an incredible tournament. I've thrown some Bakugan, I've tossed some Spin Master sticky darts, I've even played a few rounds of Beyblade myself, but I've never encountered such a tournament. If you like today's video, please give us a squike, squirrel live, squam at your favorite, most interesting thing that happened today, and maybe we might eventually see a second official Squirrel Stampede Beyblade X Tailspin Tournament. Thanks for watching, that's what I have to say about that. Please, someone refill Tiny Chipmunk's bank account with acorns.